Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the KC Sports Report. I'm your host today, Caleb James. I'm the lead film analyst over at Arrowhead Pride, and I'm here to bring you another film breakdown from the Chiefs' big win against the Indianapolis Colts. Before we get going too far, though, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you can check out all the great content that Michael's putting out on a daily basis. I'm fortunate enough to be able to work with him and be able to use his platform to share my knowledge of football and my love of film study. Man, the Chiefs won such a big game this week against the Colts. It was close. They were down 2 scores late, but they had a big comeback, and it came down to a few critical plays. The defense stepped up. The offense got back to being explosive, and it was an absolutely awesome game. It's going to be a big way to end the season. But now let's get into it because there's some really great stuff in this. In my opinion, this is the Chiefs' best offensive play of the season. You can see here out of the gun, Mahomes gets a clean pocket, good blocking, and he steps into this ball and fires a rocket, just a laser beam straight to Rashee Rice. And Rice takes it for 40 plus yards. This explosive play set up the Chiefs to tie the game late. They're backed up here. You see Worthy is going to operate out of the slot here. He does a good job to create a little bit of separation initially, but Mahomes makes it happen with that laser beam. You can see that great yard after catch ability. We haven't gotten to see a ton of this from Worthy yet, but he sure turns it on, flips the field for the Chiefs, and puts them in a position to tie the game. And of course, the pass protection was awesome again. Josh Simmons, Kingsley Suamatia getting the job done on the left side here. Look at that pass, though. That's so beautiful. Rice just doing whatever he wants, getting past people, getting down the sideline. What an awesome play. The Chiefs were able to create some explosive passing plays late in the game. You see the bunch at the top of the screen. Kelsey comes over, and you see how tight everyone is as the Colts do get forced into playing man coverage, and Worthy creates a little bit of separation at the top there. Mahomes throws a good pass. You can see here it is going to be just a good play for the Chiefs offensive line. They're able to pick up this stunt the Colts run. Kareem Hunt helps before he vacates. A little bit of late pressure, but it doesn't bother Mahomes as he's able to get it off to Worthy. But what makes this play special is the Chiefs are disguising where everyone's going, and by playing in the bunch so tight, these guys playing the man coverage can't really decipher who's doing what. Worthy and Thornton are right on each other, and just at the last second, they split off, creating a little bit of that separation there. Worthy makes a nice catch. Chris Jones was so clutch this week. He came up in big spots all game, and none bigger than this third down where the Chiefs forced the Colts to a field goal in the red zone. He beats the right guard cleanly. And when we come up here to the wide view, you'll see that Jones is going to have to get rid of this ball quickly. And the reason for this is because Jones just creates so much pressure through the B gap. He's lined up kind of like a 4-eye. The Chiefs don't really bring anyone with that motion, but they do bring a safety over the top. So there's going to be guys coming open on that little route combination they run with Alec Pierce and Taylor there, but no one bites for them, but they don't bite on it. And Chris Jones knows that this pass is probably coming at his hand quick, so that means he has to win quick. Beautiful hand swipe there to get through the B gap, and he's in his face, forcing the incompletion. And this was the critical third and short in overtime that the Chiefs were able to get off the field, and Drew Tranquill makes an awesome play here. You'll see from the wide view, though, Chris Jones creates penetration initially, and this penetration is going to take away one side, but then Tranquill runs over from there and is able to come in. And when we come down to the end zone view, you can see it even a little bit better. Jones is going to be lined up right directly in the A gap, and he is going to go over to the left of the center, and this creates penetration, causing Taylor to cut back, but this opens the massive lane for Tranquill to run through and make the tackle. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up. A little bit shorter just because of, the quick week, the turnaround and all that is crazy, not just for the players, but for us media guys also. It is a quick turnaround, especially with the holiday. But just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, as we're starting to get into the holiday season. I hope everyone's having just a great time. And I do appreciate everyone joining us, watching today. I hope you learned something. I hope you found something out that you didn't know before. Really looking forward to the work I've been able to do with Michael and what I can continue to help with as he's continuing to build this thing up. But really special. We're going to have some big stuff coming out here after the Cowboys game. Thanksgiving football. Nothing gets better than it. The Chiefs are in the middle of a playoff hunt, so it doesn't get much better than this. Thanks for watching.